How to outsmart your neighbors when selling your home. Hi, this is Dennis Isip from Haven Real Estate. In order to get a leg up against your competition, you need an understanding of the current Spokane housing market stats. So earlier I created a video to explain that. It's a little bit more detailed and comprehensive, but I think it's worth your time because it could mean thousands of dollars in your pocket. So now we're going to switch to that video and I'm going to see you after that.
So here's our quarterly housing market update for Spokane County as of March 2019. So here we are. Let me explain. This first column here is the breakdown of the different pricing brackets of houses in $25,000 increment. So as you can see here, we start with 100 to 125, 120 to 150,000, 150 to 175, and so on and so forth, all the way down here to 350, and then over here you go from 350 all the way down to 600,000. Now the second column represents the number of houses that are currently available. Therefore, in the $100 to $125,000 range, there are 8 available, meaning they are active, there are no contingencies, you can go visit them, you can go ahead and submit an offer. And you can see that the ones that are most available based on the numbers is between the 325 and 350 range. We've got 58 homes. In the third column, we have houses that have sold in that price bracket in the last 30 days. The highest one being between the 225 and 250. You could see there are 59 homes that were sold, meaning Spokane is selling 2 homes per day. Title has transferred from the seller to the buyer, recorded at the county register, and now you've got a new owner, with the 250 to 275 being closed. So as you can see, they're kind of bunched up in here in the 50s, between 150 all the way to 275. That's the one that sells the most. And then we have our fourth column, which is our inventory. Number of months before we are depleted down to 0. As an example, it would take 0.3 of a month, which is approximately 9 or 10 days, before the current inventory of 12 are all sold out. In contrast, you have here, it would take, at the rate of selling 28 houses in 30 days, is on average about 1 a day. You've got 58 right now. It's going to be depleted down to nothing in about 2 months. So that is the quarterly update. And bear in mind, this is for all of Spokane County. Your specific neighborhood, whether you live in the South Hill or 5 Mile area or Liberty Lake, you're going to need very specific numbers for the neighborhood where you're at. So what does this have to do with pricing? Well, it does consider a lot. So let's take a look at this one between the 300, 325 and the 325 to 350 range. Well, as you can see, there are more homes, at least 50-60% more homes, averaging about the same, at the same rate of 1 a day on average being sold. So if you want your home to sell quickly, then you need to consider this price range, the 300 to 325. Because it will take about approximately maybe 40 days, and then this one is about 60 days, being 2 months. So in other words, if you are currently listed at 330 or you're thinking about 330, then that is the impact that you will have, is that it will take longer. But if you price yourself at 325 or maybe even 320, then that means you're more likely to get sold sooner. It also goes the other way. Let's say your house has been recommended at $460,000 and you're sitting here in this price range. So in this case, only 9 houses were sold in the past 30 days and there's 38 that's currently in inventory. It'll take about 4 months before, on average, before your home is sold. If you think about that, if you brought it up here to the $500,000 bracket range, it's sitting at less than 2 months. What can you do to improve the value of your home such that it will qualify to the next level up. 460,000, let's say you add $10,000 or $20,000 worth of remodeling, or maybe a new roof, and then that would justify jumping up to this range. Instead of waiting for 4 months, maybe you could spend a month to remodel your home, bring it up in value, where in this particular price bracket, it's actually selling faster. Again, these are hypothetical examples. It's very important that you have a real estate professional take a look at the specifics of your home, the condition, and then of course the condition of the market as I'm explaining in here. So this is our quarterly housing update. So the next one will be out in June. However, if you do need specific numbers for your home, in your neighborhood, in the condition of where your house is, don't hesitate to give me a call and I will provide this information to you for free. This is Dennis and I will send you back to Dennis.
So welcome back. I hope that gives you a little bit of more understanding of what it means to price your home correctly. Not so much based on what sold in the past, but what is currently selling right now, your competition. So pricing tip number 1 is outsmarting your neighbors by attracting more buyers to your home, keeping their attention away from the other houses that you're competing against. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next pricing tip video.